Hi, I'm Chatori Shimizu. I'm a composer and a sound artist based in Dresden. I've started my musical journey on the piano in classical music, which I quite couldn't get myself to be too passionate about. It was actually in my middle and high school years that I discovered the excitement and the entrancing nature of not playing according to the score. Perhaps we could use the term improvisation. But paradoxically, whenever I hit the clusters of notes I liked, whether accidentally or not accidentally, I started feeling this need to document the sounds that I organized. That's the reason I started exploring into recording techniques and composition and notation and so on. Now I compose music, giving a lot of attention to its flow. I try to utilize different time identities in the score, not just the metronomical time identity used in a lot of conventional Western scores, but also the chronometric and the idiomatic time identities. I'm very interested in how I can make the fluctuations of time and change the flow of music as natural as possible. So I only use conventional time signatures or tempo indication when I absolutely need to use the metronomical time. I also heavily use repetition in order to create the trance sensation, to normalize the repetitive musical motifs to the ears of the audiences. By doing this, I think that the smallest change in the pattern or the silence, the sudden silence, acts as an accent. So here are excerpts of two of my recent works. One is Pink Elephant in Prentice, and the other is Kingyo Obsession. These two works, I think, displays the differing time identities within the flow or the phrase of the music, as well as the potential that I see in repetitive musical motifs. I believe it was 2018 when I was invited to the Gamelan Composers Forum at the University of London, SOAS, to write a short piece for the conference. I used two slendro tuned and two pelog tuned gendea, as well as a small gong without a definitive pitch. My main interest in this project was how to utilize the special reverberation and the tuning of the instruments idiomatically. Depending on the size of the room or the number of audiences, what the audiences are wearing, how high the ceiling is, whether there's a carpet on the floor, these can really change these really can affect how long the reverberation can linger in the room. It can really change the color and the temperament of the sound and the musical flow. I really want to say thank you to the Gamelan Composers Forum for inviting me and letting me write a piece for the conference. And I sincerely hope for the continuation and the success of this conference in the future.